My marker landscape palette is finally complete. So in this video, I'll be swatching 60 markers and sharing my thoughts about them. If you enjoy swatching, you're gonna love this video. I took your guys' advice and I got myself some really nice marker paper. This is the Spectrum Noir, and so far I've been loving it. I printed out the official Twin Touch marker swatch chart so that I could use it to organize my colors and just get to know them a little better. Blue-gray number 3. Blue-gray number 5. Then we have the green grays, which are really pretty. Green gray number 3. Green gray number 5. Green gray number 7. Now we have all of my warm grays. I kind of fell in love with warm gray. I didn't think I would, but here we are. And warm gray 0.5. This one is really nice for laying in my initial sketch because it's barely visible with one little fine brush stroke. Then we have warm gray number 2. Warm gray number 4. Warm gray number 5. Warm gray number 7. Warm gray number 9. Which looks like black when you first put it down. And then we have a couple browns. BR98 Chestnut Brown. BR92 Chocolate. PB 185 Pale Blue Light. This is one of my favorite colors now. I use this one all the time. B67 Pastel Blue. This is one of my new ones. V66 Baby Blue, another new one. PB76 Sky Blue, one of my absolute favorites. It's more of a cerulean blue, like a really light cerulean blue. PB69 Prussian Blue, another new one, which replaced one of my old Blick Studio markers. B62 Marine Blue. Kind of a grayish blue when it dries, a deep indigo, grayish indigo almost, slightly green. We have BG50 Forest Green, one of my new ones. I ordered quite a few new greens. Go figure, a landscape artist needs more greens. Because it's not exactly like painting where you can mix all of your greens. Then we have BG57 Turquoise Green Light, one of my first ones that I was totally in love with. G58 Mint Green Light. B68 Turquoise Blue. This is such a beautiful color for seascapes. B171 Jade Green. Very, very light. This is also an excellent sketching marker. Just getting those initial sketch lines down. Where are we? BG178. Another very, very light color, good for sketching. Then we have GY173 Dim Green, and you'll see why. Then we have GY59 Pale Green. And then we have Y225 Olive Green Dark. This is one of my new ones. Ooh. GY235 Sap Green. And this is one that I could only get in the brush version because they were out of stock for months and I was sick of waiting for the Twin Touch version. So we'll just go with this, but I still get my big fat chisel tip, which I'm very happy about. So GY235 Sap Green. Ooh, nice. Then GY48 Yellow Green, another new one. Wow, that's bright. Y49 Pastel Green. That looks like yellow. Here's a yellow. Yellow, or Y45 Canaria Yellow. It's like the perfect sunshine yellow. Look at that. Y222 Golden Yellow. This one is also really great for fields and grasses that are like dried up. Back to the browns. We have BR114, which is Pale Camel. Y36 Cream, which I feel like is more brownish yellow, but like it dries into more of a peachy, pale, orangey, brownish yellow. I don't know. So every color. BR101 Yellow Ochre. And now on to some purples and pinks. Here's a new one, PB73, which is Ultramarine. I could see what they were going for, but it's definitely purple. P83 Lavender. This was one of the first purples I got based on your suggestions. PB75 Dark Blue Light, one of my favorites. This one is beautiful to brighten up the shadows. P282, which is Peony Purple. And then P84 Pastel Violet. That is pink. RP293 Dull Cosmos Purple. Again, one of my newer, or my original ones that I love. That is definitely a good starter color. And then RP9 Pale Pink. Oh my gosh, that is like fluorescent. RP89 Pale Purple. Oh my, really? That is seriously fluorescent pink. That's like a highlighter. YR25 Salmon Pink. This was one of my first ones, and this is another really great sketching marker because it's so light. R28 Fruit Pink. Great sketching one. Super, super light. R140 Light Orange. Well, that is like neon orange. I guess that could be a good sketching one too, with a little pop of color. Now, R16 Coral Pink. This was one of my first ones, and I love sketching with this one because it's so vibrant. It's just nice for like that underlying pop of color. Last one, R1 Wine Red. Gotta have wine red. And that's it. There we go. It's a pretty well-rounded palette. So far, I've been finding it really useful. But I wasn't done yet. I found a couple gaps in my colors, and I wanted to start replacing my older Blick markers with the equivalent Shinhan colors. So I ordered a few more, and it was time to swatch. Do some more swatching. So we have R15, which is geranium. YR24, which is called marigold. Then another greenish yellow, this one. GY236, spring green. This one is neon. Like, seriously, that's a highlighter. Probably barely shows on the screen. GY237, which is willow green. I think that's one of my favorite greens. GY231, which is seaweed green. This one was also really nice. I think I just really like muted greens. It's very similar to Sap Green. I think it's a little darker. Then we have another darker green, which is BG52 Deep Green. Quite similar to the forest green, except the forest green is a little more on the turquoise side. B264 Cerulean Blue Light. PB70 Royal Blue. BR97, which is a rose beige. And then BR94 Brick Brown. There's a link in the description that will take you to the high-res version of this chart if you want to look at it up close. I did my best to color correct it to match what I saw in person, and there are also some examples of drawings that I've done with these colors. And as I do this, I definitely realize I went a little too far with ordering markers, but it's so hard to tell what the colors are based on what you see online. So until you get it in person, you really don't know if it's the right shade. So I have a couple that I am just going to keep as backups. So these are all going in my drawer as backups, and it's kind of nice because it's a few of the like really common colors I use, greens and blues, and I like knowing that these are going to be there just in case I run out of something I use a lot. And then I ordered a couple extra colors of the ones I really like, the lighter versions of colors, because I use those for like sketching. And I got a colorless blender, which I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I just wanted it as like a just in case thing if I ever do decide to blend anything. As a reminder, I just posted a companion video sharing my process for using these markers to draw landscapes. It's not a full tutorial, but it's more like my tips on how to draw various things and just all my thoughts about the markers that I've learned so far. Okay, let's tape it on. Okay, there we go. We're all lined up. Oh, that's so satisfying.